All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on how to actually get ahead in the public sector. Because here's the secret, it's not always about just working harder, it's about working smarter. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Have you ever felt this? I mean, really felt it. You're putting in the long hours, you're hitting your targets, but somehow that promotion just isn't happening. It's a super common frustration, and it begs the question, if grinding it out isn't the answer, what is? Well, the answer lies in understanding the system itself. You see, there are these powerful career accelerators built right into the public service structure. Think of them as cheat codes. And today, we're handing you the playbook to use them. Let's think about your career path like a giant puzzle. It's not about just randomly trying to jam pieces together. Nope. It's about knowing which key pieces unlock the next section of the board. And when it comes to leadership roles in government, two of those puzzle pieces are absolutely critical. They're the big ones: the Senior Management Course, you'll hear it called SMC, and the Strategic Leadership Development Program, or SLDP. If you're serious about climbing the ladder, these two are non-negotiable. Now, it's so important to understand this. These two courses are not the same thing. Not even close. They represent two completely different tiers of leadership, and they play very different roles in your career strategy. Just look at this breakdown. It says it all, right? The SMC is for mid-management. It's all about execution, managing people, and having that day-to-day operational power. But the SLDP, that's the senior leadership track. Your focus shifts from doing things to deciding what should be done. You're not just managing people anymore, you're influencing entire systems. That's a whole different level of power and visibility. It's not the same game. So let's be crystal clear on what the SMC does for you. Completing it sends a clear signal. You are a reliable, competent operations manager. It's the proof in the pudding that you can run a department, lead a team, and actually deliver on a strategy. Think of it as your foundational badge of competence. The SLDP, though, that's the real level up. This course is designed to make you a strategic leader. This is what proves you're ready for the big leagues. You can influence policy, you can help shape the entire direction of an institution, and you've earned your seat at the executive table where the real decisions are made. And this right here, this is the trap. It's where so many promising careers just hit a wall. People finish the SMC, they prove they can manage, and then they think, I'm done. They mistake the first major milestone for the finish line, and that's exactly where they get stuck. Okay, so what are you actually learning in these programs? Let's take a quick look at the official curriculum, because this stuff forms the foundation for all the unwritten rules and insider secrets we're going to get to in just a minute. You can see it's a very logical path. You start with the fundamentals, how government really works. Then you get that critical shift in mindset from just being a manager to being a true leader. You level up with strategic thinking, learn how to execute with project management, and then you get control over public finance. And it's all wrapped in this crucial framework of ethics and good governance. It's a really comprehensive journey. But here's the thing. While that official curriculum is absolutely essential, it's the unofficial lessons. You know, the stuff you learn between the lines that hold the real power. That's what's going to actually accelerate your career. And that brings us to the heart of this whole thing, the real playbook. This is where we go beyond the certificate on the wall and start talking about how to use these courses as powerful, strategic tools to get you where you want to go. So let's just get this straight. Working hard is not enough. To really get promoted in the public sector, you've got to master 3 specific drivers. If you can get these 3 things right, you literally change the entire game. Let's kick things off with the first and, for a lot of people, the toughest one to swallow. This quote just says it all. You can be the smartest, most hardworking person in the building, but if the right people don't see it, it basically doesn't count towards your next promotion. So driver number 1 is all about visibility. This means you have to actively, and I mean actively, hunt for opportunities to be seen and heard. Put your hand up to present in that meeting. Share your reports widely. Find the courage to speak up in forums. The goal is simple, but it's so powerful. Make sure the decision makers see you as a leader ready for the next level, not just another person doing a good job in the background. Okay, driver number 2 is documentation. In government, this is a golden rule, and you ignore it at your own peril. Your wins, your contributions, your successes, if they are not written down in a report, a summary, or some kind of formal evidence, they might as well have never happened. Documentation isn't just red tape, it's your personal marketing portfolio and your professional shield. And that brings us to driver number 3, networking. Look, these courses put you in a room with the future leaders from all across government. The relationships you build with your classmates and your teachers are pure gold. Because here's the honest truth. A lot of senior jobs are filled because someone recommended somebody. Your network is your safety net, your support system, and your best source of future opportunities. Now, you can take all 3 of those drivers, visibility, documentation, and networking, and put them on steroids. There is one single strategy that combines them all and works better than anything else. This is the Real Career Accelerator. Get yourself assigned to a project. It could be a government initiative, a program funded by a donor, a special task force, whatever it is, get on it. Why? Because projects are a launch pad. They give you instant high-level exposure, they force you to get real-world experience managing budgets, and they let you collect concrete, tangible proof that you can lead. This is where you turn theory into action that people can actually see. And while you're doing all this, the way you talk about your work has to change too. This slide just illustrates it perfectly. You have to stop saying things like, "I completed my tasks," and start speaking the language of leadership. Frame what you do in terms of contributing to strategic objectives, improving efficiency, or aligning your work with major policy goals. This is how you signal to everyone that you think like an executive. So, how do we pull this all together into a formula you can actually use? We've taken everything we've talked about and distilled it down into a simple 5-step blueprint for you to follow. Here it is, your roadmap. Step 1, do the SMC. Prove you've got the management basics down. Step 2, immediately leverage that to get visible and get onto projects to show your real impact. Step 3, all the while, build your networks to gain allies and support. Step 4, then you target and get into the SLDP to unlock that senior leadership level. And finally, step 5, you consistently speak and act like a strategist to lock in that promotion. It's a clear, repeatable formula that just plain works. So, we've laid out the entire strategy for you, from the exact courses you need, to the drivers you have to master, to the mindset you have to adopt. The playbook is officially in your hands now. This isn't just about getting another certificate to hang on the wall. It's about taking control and strategically engineering your own success. So the only question left is, what's your next move?